When I'm not busy stalking the office with Skittles, I'm watching idiotic ramblings. Come on now.
Hello guys. Whew, busy there, Roger. Give a shout out to Brandon, Don, Gary, and Orlando for joining the Fog Line family for data entry. You guys need to check the link there in the bottom. Go check out Fog Line if you're not already doing so. Fog Line's a valuable data tracking safety tool. Not safety tool. Got safety on my mind because we're doing safety crap. And went on a rate con to come in. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Matt here. Matt came to town last week, and we were going to meet up on Thursday. Schedules, you know, if the schedule lined up, I was pretty well open on that Thursday. He got tied up. Friday, I got slammed with a lot of stuff going on. Didn't get to meet him. He was here in town. He had a couple poker chips for me. So, Matt, if you're watching, I do apologize, sir. Next time you get this way, we'll try to make it happen. I was going to definitely meet you for lunch on Thursday. And Friday, I just had a lot going on here. Plus a lot of stuff going on with drivers and everything else. So Friday was just a pretty hectic day all day. So my apologies. But anyway, schedule frees up on Thursdays somewhat. It all depends. It's hit or miss. But anyway, as you can tell, like you said, my video Friday, we are normally pretty busy. Speaking of that, team that used to work here, awesome people, Jamie and Eric, man, I appreciate you guys a lot. They got their own authority here a while back during COVID, and they're doing fantastic, killing it. But anyway, she reached out to me and convinced me to download the Adobe Fill and Sign program or share across all my devices, and pretty much I already had Adobe Fill and Sign anyway, but it didn't work quite as well as this does. This is a paid subscription. So now I'm going to work on my computer, getting everything put over to OneDrive, because OneDrive is a platform I use all the way across my MacBook and everything, so I can log into OneDrive, the cloud, and get the documents I need, and hopefully do carrier packets and stuff on the road. I actually did one on my cell phone here at the desk yesterday. Then the other two yesterday, I just did them on the computer as it was easier, because the OneDrive is not completely synced up with everything I need. So we are going to work on that, because I'm going camping March the 15th from March 15th to 22nd, just right over here behind the house in Harrison Bay. But that'd be a good test run. The idea would be to stay there with the MacBook Pro and be able to do my job. It will be tedious to get the settlement sheets done, which is what I did this morning. Just did all the settlement sheets. But, you know, you got to keep track of all the fuel, all the runs. So it will be tough without having all the printed papers at my disposal. Yes, I could take a printer, but the point is to become less paperless and more mobile. So I need to start working on a MacBook Pro here at the desk, getting practice with it, get used to it, and be able to work on the fly, so that I can go get out of this office and enjoy the camper at the campground. I might be sitting at the desk in the camper for a few hours every day out to the lake, but I mean, why, right? At least I'll be able to look out the door and see the lake and not see my neighbor's yard that's all junked up here. So yeah, that's the plan. So thank you, Jamie, for that, reaching out and to give me those ideals. And hopefully that'll work. So I'm at the crumple on paper there. So yeah, that's about it. You know, got that going on, and like I said, you guys there joined the Fog Line, and I don't know if anybody's went to the Comfreight link yet, because Comfreight has not reached out and said, hey, by the way, so and so signed up, you know, whatever. But anyway, so that's all we got going on. Got these you guys on the road making money, and I tell you what, it's a frozen tundra out there. Holy smokes, the whole Midwest region, just even Texas, hammered. I'm in a little pocket right here because we're in a little valley, so we're pretty well protected. We just got rain here. I think we got more rain coming tomorrow, but right now it is currently cold. When I say cold, it was 21 yesterday. I think right now it's warmed up to 30. It will get up to the mid 40s today, low 40s. So, yep, should not be too bad of a day. And then rain comes tomorrow because it has to warm up to rain, right? But anyway, that's all we got going on, guys. Just thought I'd pop in, say hello, and I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Thanks to thank you to the guys that joined the Fog Nine family and actually listen to my idiotic ramblings and take heed to what I say. Speaking of that, you know what really gets me is that you'd be amazed how many people call me or want to email me, ask me about Landstar. Well, why don't you call U.S. Express and ask him about Swift? I mean, you know, it's just... But anyway, I am currently full. I do have 5 guys wanting to come on. Like last week I had 5 guys reach out. I had to pass them up because, you know, it takes money per truck. It takes, you know, $11,000 just to start one on the road. I was like, I don't know how these guys are doing it. I got some Facebook friends say on Facebook adding 10 trucks this year from their first year. I don't know how they do it, you know. They must have a financial backer that I don't have, but just to add a owner-operator leased onto me is 11 grand right off the bat, you know. Then you got the EODs and the QuickBooks and all and the drug consortium and the pre-pass. I mean, there's all those fees just add up, you know, and so it gets costly quick. You know, if I found an investor, that might be something to look at. Say, hey, you want to fund these. Sorry, I got this Raycon coming in. If you want to fund the costs involved, maybe we work out a percentage, because I'm sure you'd make more money back than you would in the stock market. But do I really want to do that? You know, I mean, that's the thing. Hang on, I got to send this Raycon out. I don't know that I really want to go down that rabbit hole. I have had people in the past ask about investing. But say if you wanted to sponsor a truck and pay that down payment of that insurance, you know, and then you got, say, 3% or 5% of that year's truck's gross earnings, well, that $10,000 in the stock market's not going to make you 4 or 5%. Those are just numbers off the top of my head, right? So it's not going to make you that 4 or 5%. So it might be a good investment for investors, and that would help, you know, the operation grow tremendously, because right now we're growing as we can fund the insurance cost. You know, I think right now we're up to probably like $70-something thousand a year in insurance, and so you just can't. I mean, I could add those other 5 trucks, but that's you know, that's another $60,000 I got to come up out of my pocket. This week, somebody said, "Oh, well, you can finance this. You can finance that $60,000, but they want to charge you 18%, the insurance company, to carry that note." Well, that's just crazy, you know. I mean, so if you found an investor to front that $60,000 and you gave them a 5% return, annual return, that's a lot better than they're going to do in the markets. So that's an ideal, you know. That I'm not really sure I want to do that as of yet. And also, you do that with the factoring company, right? Say the factoring company's making X amount of money. Well, if they want to cash flow that invoices, they can make that money, right? So, and I can hire office help to do that, cut the factoring company out, which is still doing the same thing, but you've also brought in an investor to do that. So I'm just brainstorming in my head here, not going down that rabbit hole. I just throwing that out there. But anyway, oh yeah, and also speaking of throwing that out there, the guy, I had a couple people buy me a cup of coffee. Guys, there's a link in the description. You want to buy a cup of coffee to help fund this operation, that would be fantastic. Oh, he's begging for money, blah, blah, blah. Well, this operation is not cheap there, come on. And these videos take time out of my day and hardware to produce and data to upload to crap, you know, all for your entertainment. Try going to the movie theater and say, hey, we're going to watch this movie for free today. Let's see how that goes for you. I cracked myself up. Anyway, you guys have a good day. I've had enough idiotic ramblings from the desk today. I just want to chime in and tell Matt I'm very sorry that we didn't get our schedules lined up. He was busy, I was busy, you know, and it will happen again, hopefully sometime soon. Anyway, I'm going to print this Raycon, sign it. See, don't really have to do that. I got this Adobe DocuSign now. I could sign it right here on my Adobe fill and sign deal, and I think I'll practice that. So anyway, Instead of wasting all this paper printing it. I still got to print in my file folder over here just because that's the way I keep up with my stuff. You know, it's easier for me to see it, visualize it, and put it on their settlement sheets and keep track of when it's paid and whatever. But we are getting better streamlined. We quit printing all the fuel stuff, so instead of going through a ream of paper a week, now we go through a ream of paper every month or so. So we're doing much better on paper and saving the trees and going green with Corley Truckn. Anyway, you guys have a good day. Everybody stay warm, stay safe. If you ain't got to get on the roads, don't. All the people in Texas, which is funny, right? I shouldn't say it's funny, but Texas, the power grid's failing because all windmills and stuff. Well, windmills froze up, you know. So here they just shut that pipeline down, and everybody trying to go green. Well, Mother Nature's showing you what green's all about today. There, come on. Fossil fuels might be where it's at. We need to stay, but convince the global warming people that. But anyway, you guys have a good day. We'll see you on the next Idiotic Rambling episode.